If the name is incorrect and they're
so
sending...
you weren't even stopped in the first place? Is that what you're saying?
All I'm saying is that if the name is incorrect and I have legal documents that I have not opened that were sent to my residence, okay?
So they stopped you and they got your name wrong.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, they did.
Okay. So that's your issue now? Is not the stop, it's the name?
That's been the issue. That's been what I'm talking about, is the name was incorrect. Why do I have to go through and correct everything for the city, do it through the municipal court, and then when I make a simple information request, they're unwilling to give it to me? My issue is now the issue is the withholding of evidence and the due process violation and all that other jazz. If they would have just given me the dash cam video, this would have been done a long time ago. My guess.
Sure. No, I'll definitely put in a call to the city attorney's office and see what they say.
Okay.
Let them know that I talked to you today.
as soon as you say my name, they're going to.
Right.
You know, I've been in contact with them, and they're not going to be happy. So.
Well, I mean, if you haven't been very friendly to them, though.
I've been decent. I've been very decent. I haven't been swearing or getting, but I've been a decent human being.
Right. You're not going to get where you need to be.
Right. But I'm just saying, if all they've been doing is trying to strong arm me with, these stinking letters of, oh, we're going to suspend your license, and oh, you need to do this, and oh, you need to do that, and you need to, here's payment option.
Well, their strong arming is a response to your strong arming.
How's my strong arm? All I did was ask for a simple open records request. How is that a strong arm move? It's due process. It's the law. Why can't they follow that? That's all. I don't think that's strong arming. I think that's being. If they're lawyers, they should understand that this is how it works.
I think they would consider. I think your average everyday citizen doesn't go to that complaint process.
Well, I understand.
I don't know how they do it in Minnesota, but if you get stopped for a speeding ticket, it's generally the evidence is that officer's word against yours, right? And
a lot of the times.
I don't know. It's a Class C misdemeanor here. Not even. Right. You're only subject to a fine, not imprisonment.
Right.
So.
Well, the thing is,
that's why. I mean,
any speeding ticket I've gotten here, or any kind of violation I've gotten here in Minnesota, I've never ever had my name incorrect. I've never had legal documents sent to my house with an incorrect name. And anytime I request an information request, I get it.
Okay.
So I don't understand why that is different down there.
Okay, that's why I just said, I'll call them and see what the issue is with that, or if maybe they feel like they're not obligated to send it to you under what statute, and that the evidence is already presented in that case. I mean, that's probably what they're going to say, but I'll just follow up with them and see what I can find out for you, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and knock yourself out. I'd appreciate it, but
yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, though, it really is just going to circle back around to the same issue. It's not the issue. If the issue is the dash cam video, and they're not going to send it to you because they don't have to, then they're not going to.
But under what? I mean, okay, so they make up some
I would argue that the dash cam video doesn't have anything to do with it. If it had something to do with maybe you drinking and driving, yeah. Right. But the question is speeding. The officer saw you speeding.
Okay.
He wrote it down. He clocked you at a certain. The dash cam is all the dash cam is going to show is your interaction with the officer.
Okay.
We can't look at a dash cam video and say, oh, hey, yeah, he was going 65. In a 60. Okay. That's what I would argue, and that's probably what they're going to say.
Okay.
So that's what I would just. That's why they would just say the dash cam video is irrelevant. Now, if the violation in question was drinking and driving, and you get pulled over, and then they do a field sobriety test, then yeah, hey, I would want to see the dash cam video because that,
So what you're saying is that they're going to claim.
Violation in question.
They're going to claim is that a speeding ticket isn't a big enough deal to pull a dash cam video request, to make an open records request?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it's irrelevant to the violation in question.
Okay. I understand that. Now,
yeah,
with the evidence or the letter that I was received that claims that it's the Minnesota DMV's fault why my name comes up incorrectly. Now I believe that the dash cam video does become relevant because the Minnesota DMV was not there, like I previously had said.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with the violation in question.
Well, then give me the dash cam video.
Paperwork mishap.
Well, and that's fine. But why should I be held accountable?
Or, I mean, you're not subject to a fine or anything. The issue in question is just speeding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but my issue is why can I not have I jumped through your 2 requests, your open records request, your discovery. I filed a discovery request and nothing.
Right.
I get nothing. Is that how justice works in San Antonio is what I'm getting at. Why so much, red tape, yada yada, and I still, here I am sitting here with empty hands yet. Whenever they asked me for correct information, guess what? I gave it to them.
Right.
Okay, so why should I be the one that has to now be penalized when they are unwilling to give it to me? I could have told the court administrator, you know what? No, I'm not giving you any more information. That's tough. You deal with it. This isn't my name. This isn't gonna matter.
Okay, well maybe if you articulate that, maybe they will as a courtesy. But it sounds like something that it's not the issue that's in question. It's just, all I can say, Mr. Miller, is we can move forward with this and try and resolve it. And if the only issue here is that you want to see the dash cam video, I'll try my best to see about arranging that, or maybe getting you a copy of it. But
yes.
It's been my experience that those requests, they of course they have to be, issued in writing, but it's usually before a judge, and it's usually that.
Can I ask them?
It's when a violation in question is at the issue. So I don't see. I can just see that the city arguing that it's irrelevant to show you the video because it has nothing to do with whether or not you were speeding. You just want to see it because you want to see it.
I want to see it because, like I said, he claims the Minnesota DMV. I claim no, they weren't there.
That has nothing to do with speeding, though. Is what I'm saying. The reason you're being fined, the reason you're going through all these loops is because you were speeding allegedly, right?
Correct.
Allegedly.
Okay. Yes. That's why he pulled me over. But in the process of that, where is the accountability to the officer, to the city, to the prosecution when their officer makes? I don't care if it's a rights violation, a stinking little office violation. They mess something up. Where's the accountability there for that? Apparently there isn't any. There is none, because all we care about is how am I going to get that money from this so-and-so. He's from out of state. He's not going to be able to defend himself.
So you just think that because he mixed your name up in the first place that you don't...
Well, no, where's the accountability? That's all I'm asking, is that if he clearly can't do this, if he can't...
Well, I mean, it was an issue at first, but it was clarified. I mean...
Okay. Yeah, so I clarified it, so now why am I getting thrown under the bus right after that? I mean, why... How is that... I corrected it. Why do I have to do the municipal court and the city attorney's job?
Because the right thing to do. You just did what the right thing was to do. I mean,
okay. So I've been doing the right thing, but yet when I make an open records request and I follow all their little other laws, doing the right thing, now they don't have to do the right thing.
Requests are required to be submitted in writing.
Right, and that I did. I made one online. I did.
But
so
I just still think they're not sending it to you because it has nothing to do with the speeding violation.
Because they can break the law and I can't, and they can get away with it and I can't. Is that what this is all about? That's sure what it sounds like. But
Mr. Miller, we've had a long conversation about this. I think we're just going to have to agree to disagree.
Okay.
I think that I understand that you're upset because they're not getting you what you're requesting.
Yes. But is that not the law? To give me what I've requested, how is that not the law? It's public information, isn't it?
Right.
It's my case, isn't it?
But the public information you're requesting has nothing to do with the violation in question.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I was a news reporter and I wanted to know, or it doesn't, not even that. If I was just any Joe Blow and I walked in there and said, I have a case number, I want to request
what are you
this.
going to do with the dash cam video? I mean, how is it going to help you?
I want to see it. Why does it matter? It's not for the prosecution to know what I'm going to do with my evidence. It's my evidence. If I want to view it, I want to see it, I want to make an informed decision on whether or not I want to move forward with either paying the fine.
Yeah, I see how you see it, so it's like not a big deal, and they should just send it to you. I agree, but they're just thinking that the other end of it is just like, well, it's irrelevant to the violation in question.
Okay. Okay. So let's get past that part. Now, what is the consequence to the city attorney's office and everybody else for withholding evidence? What is that?
It's not even evidence.
Yes, they are.
No, it's not. It's not evidence.
It's how is it not evidence?
It's not evidence. It's a video.
Okay.
A lot of major cities use to keep their officers accountable, make sure they're not doing anything bad or illegal.
Right.